What's going on, everybody out there? This is Popular Stranger, and we are back at you again today with another Madden 25 Ultimate Team video. It's Monday, which means we got brand new AKA icons in the game in today's video. We're going to cover the brand new content and everything else going on in MUT 25 that you need to know about. Let's start with the content schedule for this week. We got a brand new promo that we can look forward to, likely coming on Thursday, but let's go through the entire thing. So 2 different GMM shows this week. The first one will be tomorrow night. That's Tuesday, March 25th, 7 p.m. Eastern time. So like I said, AKA icons today because it's Monday. That stream tomorrow night is going to be the full reveal for the Season 7 Field Pass and everything that's coming along with it, because on Wednesday afternoon, maybe early or late morning, I should say, Season 7 should go live later that day. We will likely see Roster Evolution drop, I'm guessing, on that stream tomorrow night as well. They will show us all of the confirmed Roster Evolution cards that we can expect on Wednesday. So lots of stuff coming on Wednesday, and then Thursday we have release number 1 of the All-Star Athletes promo. Very interested and intrigued in what exactly this is going to be. Now on March 27th, which is Thursday, 10:30 a.m. Eastern time, that will be the second GMM show of the week. We'll probably get a teaser or two for this All-Star Athlete promo, but the full reveal for that promo is going to be Thursday morning, with that content dropping more than likely Thursday afternoon. Finally, of course, on Saturday, you can expect Ultimate Legends. MUT Leaks has already told us exactly who to expect on Saturday. If you guys did not hear or you were unaware, 99 overall LTD Antoine Winfield, and then the 2 set Ultimate Legends are going to be Marcus Stroud and Joe Montana, both at a 98 OVR. So that's the content schedule for the week. One other thing to go over, a couple other things to go over before we jump into the AKA icon content, is more than likely a mistake with the Team Pass. So this looks like it's going to be the Team Field Pass for Season 7. I just played a House Rules game right before I loaded into, let me rewind what I was trying to say. I was just playing House Rules before I started recording this video, and I noticed at the very end of the game that my opponent's level, which is normally their T-Pass level, was at a number 1. So I don't know if they either just recently got the game or it reset for everybody. I can see I'm level 1 in the upper left part of this screen. So if you guys want to go ahead and purchase this now, you certainly can. I think I'm going to skip this one this time around. Like, it just doesn't seem like the value for $10, which isn't a ton of money to me, just doesn't seem like it's worth it here. It's mostly cosmetic stuff. Maybe I'll change my mind later. On down the road. You do get some small coin rewards there, 20k MUT coins, 10k in credit, which is for the Superstar game mode, XP boost for Superstar game mode as well. Then you get 2 midfield packs, but the word literally mid is in midfield packs, and that's typically what those are. So if this happens to pop up, it's not just you. You can purchase it if you want, but it's mostly going to be cosmetics. The rewards that you get in Ultimate Team aren't really worth the $10. Just a reminder on the Season 6 Field Pass, with Season 7 right around the corner. This one's about to end in basically less than 48 hours. So if there's anything you need to do to try to get to level 45, you are running out of time. Now tomorrow I'll probably make like an official video going over everything that we need to talk about and that you need to do before it expires. But I do just want to point out, because I get the question at the end of every single season, and I'm sure others are going to ask it, if you go into your Field Pass and you go through all of your weekly milestones and you've completed every single one of these, and then you go to your Programs tab and you've completed every single one of these, and you have still yet to get to level 45 on the Season 6 Field Pass, that simply means that you are not consistent enough in doing your daily objectives. These are a big part of being able to max out a Field Pass, and if you were away from this game for a month or two into, Season 6, even though Season 6 wasn't that long, that could prevent you from maxing out the Field Pass in its entirety. The good news is you're not missing a ton for the very last level. You do miss out on a 95 overall upgrade token. The level 44 reward is pretty important because you get a nice little jump start on the Season 7 Field Pass. And the level 43 reward is a legendary strategy item pack. We actually put out a YouTube short earlier today going over the best cards to take out of this pack if you happen to unlock it today or tomorrow or right before it expires. So just wanted to mention that. Don't expect any week 6 milestone rewards to get added in. They'll basically be a week 1 milestone added in on Wednesday when Season 7 goes live. So as far as XP goes, the only thing you can expect are your daily objectives for today being Monday and then tomorrow being Tuesday. Now remember, with the AKA Icons promo, we don't have solo challenges. Instead, there's a solo seasons game mode that you're going to play to try to earn AKA Icons tokens, and you can find these tokens within the AKA Icons Field Pass. So if you go into this one, basically every single Monday, the objectives are going to reset. You can actually play this as much as you want and still earn XP towards it, but the first 5 wins that you get for every week, that again refreshes every Monday, typically around 1:30 p.m. Eastern time, you're going to get 1,000 coins per win and then a boosted amount of XP, which is going to be 350 XP. Every game after those 5 wins, you know, after every Monday when they refresh, you're going to get additional XP. It's just not going to be as much, but every time you hit a new level within this field pass, you're going to be given the choice of a lower overall AKA Icons card or a token. You want to take the token every single time, and once you get up to 30 tokens, you can trade those in for a free champion level card of your choice. So 30 tokens was possible a long time ago, several weeks ago, but we're now kind of approaching the point where you might be able to get your second free AKA Icons card next Monday, because you can now get up to 56 tokens. Obviously, you need 30 for the first one, 30 for the second one. That equals 60. I knew that because I'm good at math. And 56 plus 4 equals 60. So next week, 60 should be obtainable, and that could be your second free AKA card of your choice. Once you get to 30 tokens, head on over to item sets, use your AKA Icons filter, and you're going to see the now updated 96 to 98 overall AKA Icons Champion Fantasy Pack. If you want to redeem them now and pick a free player, that's totally up to you. I will likely do an updated video next Monday on the best player to use these tokens on. This is the first week that we're seeing 90 overall non-LTD AKA Icons champions, and the 2 players are going to be Scary Terry McLaurin and Vita Vea AKA Big V. If you take a look at their item sets here to complete them, you're going to need 5 cards, 3 of them being 95 overall AKA Icons, and then 2 additional 95 to 96 overall players from any promo. You put the 5 cards into the set. In return, you're going to get the player of your choice. Both of the cards look pretty solid. I don't think either of them are worth redeeming the tokens on, but let's go ahead and take a look at their attributes and abilities. Now, Scary Terry also has a 99 overall vintage LTD impacts right now. The card looks pretty good. Stock 98 speed, 99 catching, 98 short route running, 97 mid, 99 deep. So he gives you all of the attributes that you want. They could have made him one of, if not the best receivers in the game with just one simple change of an ability here. So these cards have 2 discounted buckets. All of the abilities in those buckets are going to be the same, and the first one is Rack 'em Up. So this is normally an X Factor. It's treated as an ability, meaning it's basically on the entire game. It's not going to take up an X Factor slot. If they would have made this Yak 'em Up instead of Rack 'em Up, it would have made this card lights out so much better, because Yak 'em Up, you're basically almost guaranteed a broken tackle after the catch, unless you're tackled by 2 people at the same time. Rack 'em Up to me isn't really worth it, especially because rack catches are just so dangerous to even attempt unless you're wide open due to knockout abilities. You know, you're just got a possession catch when you're in traffic there. So a miss on this one. It is 0 AP if you want to equip it. Just a word of advice, if you do use the LTD and you do equip Evasive, Evasive is spin cycle plus juke move together, or jukebox together. So there's no need to equip jukebox and Evasive together at the same time. Now, if you don't want to spend the 1 AP on Evasive, definitely make sure you equip jukebox for 0. It's a good ability for after the catch. But either way, he should be shifty after the catch. He just could have been so much better with Yak 'em Up instead of Rack 'em Up. And then as far as Playmaker goes, I think a lot of people rock either Backyard QB or Master Tactician on their quarterback. So Playmaker on one individual player usually isn't going to be beneficial. If you don't, then you can go ahead and apply that ability. And if you do go back to his tier 3 buckets here, you do have some additional options, like Mid Elite for 1 AP is pretty solid. If it would have been Short or Deep Elite for 1, I would have recommended those for sure. And you can also go either Short In or Short Out Elite for 1 AP on this card. So overall good, and the Commanders definitely have one of the best theme teams in the game right now. So you are probably going to see this card with 99 speed on a lot of teams, being that the abilities aren't really necessary on this card if you're on a budget, but you are rocking Commanders Commander Steam Team, I would just go with the 98 overall card. Number one, you can get it for free from the solo seasons if you want to, but number two, it's just going to be way less costly than the LTD, and on a 40/40 Commander Steam Team, you can still get them up to 99 speed, 98 speed on a 20/20 Commander Steam Team. The route running and the catch ratings are virtually going to be the same compared to the LTD there, and then when it comes to the abilities, it's basically +1 in AP, so you can get Rack 'em Up for 1, Evasive for 2, Jukebox for 1, and then Playmaker for 1. Again, none of these are really absolutely necessary, and if you go back to that tier 3 bucket, he still gets mid-elite for 1 AP, still gets short in and short out for 1 AP out there. So, you know, if you want to go like a Jukebox for 1, that's certainly fine, but I don't think this card is going to be extremely dependent on abilities to be really good, so this one will save you a lot of coin in the long run. And then on the defensive side, we got Vita Vea. I do think that just looking at the overall landscape of defensive tackles, I do like the attributes. 347 pounds, only 83 speed, 87 acceleration, but it's Vita Vea at the end of the day. He's not going to be super fast. What he does give you... Sorry, somebody was calling me there mid-video. What he does give you is 98 strength, 98 tackle, 98 block shed, 98 power move. Like, he's just going to be a beast in the middle of your defensive line. The 84 finesse move isn't amazing, but it's not really necessary on a Vita Vea card, who his cards usually play really, really well, in my opinion. And they gave him the necessary discounted abilities that you would look for on a defensive tackle. Chris Jones from the Team of the Year promo is going to be better because you can get inside stuff for 0 AP, but I do like the combination on this card of inside stuff for 1 AP and then secure tackler for 0. I probably wouldn't bother with Fearmonger or El Toro. If you want to try them, you certainly can. Remember, Fearmonger is technically, it's normally an X Factor. This one would be treated as an ability, so it's always going to be on and doesn't take up any X Factor slots. You would just have to pay the 1 AP for it. And if you do go back to like the tier 2 and tier 3 buckets, he gets double or nothing for 1 AP. So that plus secure tackler and inside stuff all together for 2 AP isn't terrible either. He's definitely going to rank up there as one of the best defensive tackles in the game. So if you were looking to upgrade that position, this is certainly a card that I would recommend looking at. I probably wouldn't use my tokens on him because I want to wait and see what other 98s we get next week and the following weeks there. But overall, pretty good card. And closing it out with pack offers, again, cards are good, just not amazing or great in this late in the year. I'm not going to recommend spending money on many bundles, if any at all. If you are low on coins, or maybe you're coming back to the game and trying to get some coins here, there is an AKA Icons Platinum bundle for $25. You're going to get your shot at 285 overall Platinum cards, which do quick sell for like 225,000 coins, if I remember correctly. There are 2 additional 82 plus Platinum cards, and then you have a 95 plus and a 91 plus AKA Icons card in there. So you're probably not going to pull a full champion out of this. You do have a 50% chance at those 85 overall quick sells, which are going to be kind of the prize within this bundle. But as you can see, the odds on pulling a higher OVR card, very, very slim. So you're really only purchasing this bundle if you're looking to make some coin off of it, not so much if you're chasing after the cards that came out today. There is a $100 bundle. This one's basically guaranteeing you one of the 2 champions at the 98 OVR level for $100. Way too pricey, in my opinion, this late in the year. And I think that just about does it. There are, you know, coin packs for AKA Icons, but that's the quickest way to go broke unless you have millions and millions and millions of coins. Just one other Season 6 reminder. We'll cover it in more detail tomorrow, but if you do want to chase after the Scary Terry LTD and you have a bunch of season tickets to spend, you can go after the Boomer Bust packs in here, the 92 plus packs that are in the store right now if you want to. My rule of thumb, I've said it in a handful of videos lately, at least carry over 10,000 Season 6 tickets to Season 7 so you can get a nice little jump start on whatever featured players we get within that field pass. And I would not be surprised if we see a bunch of different leaks come from Mutt Leaks at some point, either this afternoon or tomorrow. So if that does take place, we'll probably have more videos on the way. But thank you for watching this one. My name is Popular Stranger, and I'm out. Peace.